man, thanks for tuning in again to TEFL Live. We're going to go ahead and jump into our power rankings for the last week of the regular season. Now, normally Sheridan is here to do our power rankings, but he's not here this week, but he still sent them in. So I'm going to go ahead and run down the list for him. Number 6, he has the Raiders in that last spot. At number 5, he has the Horns. Number 4, the Bucks, despite them losing last week. At number 3, he has the Titans. Number 2, surprisingly, and I don't know if you guys agree with this, he has the Avengers at number 2, and the Tigers, of course, on the top spot, being undefeated. Gentlemen, give me your power rankings for this week, and let's see how they compare with Sheridan's.
Go ahead.
All right, start from worst to best. That's actually fitting for this power ranking. Obviously, we got the Raiders to win this team. We have them at the bottom, but no disrespect. At 5, almost by default, the Horns. At 4, I'm gonna go with the Bucks because they just lost to the New York Horns this week.
I like how you just keep throwing that in there.
3, I'm gonna go with the Avengers. 2, I'm going Titans. And 1, obviously, Tigers.
Mine pretty much the same. I got 6 the Raiders, 5 the Horns, 4 the Avengers, just because that's where the seating is right now. So 3 the Bucks, 2 the Titans, and 1 the Tigers.
Let me ask you this. Who would you rather see in the playoffs?
Come on.
The Horns or the Avengers?
I don't want to see anybody in playoffs. Can we just get the trophy?
Who would you rather see? Who was your preference?
I don't have a preference. I think
schematically.
I think with the pickups that y'all had, I hate to keep bringing it up, that y'all are a dangerous team. We're rivals. Anything can happen in that. So it's like almost my job to make sure y'all don't make the playoffs.
So are you gonna throw the game?
I don't throw no game, man. Like, what is this? Like point shaving? Like, stop saying. You're using the wrong word. Ain't no
okay, that's a bad word. But I just, you know what? Well, let me see. Are you going Spoelstra it?
I'm trying to win the game.
And I'm sure Eric Spoelstra says that he's trying to win the game too. He says, all right, guys, let's go out and win. But he knows good and damn well that he can't go out and win with Udonis Haslem, Norris Cole.
I'm trying to win the game.
And he Spurs.
I think on the same hand, the Avengers are probably the most. If I look at I would think the Titans. I think the Titans. Well, really, those top 4 are organized. Like Sheridan keeps bringing that up. Avengers have been organized, and I respect them, man. They got some playmakers over there. Their experience, I don't know. The Horns have more experience than them, I would think. These guys, I don't know what kind of level they've played at before. They've definitely not played on our league, but you never know.
Playoffs are a whole totally different ball.
Right. It's so much pressure. Like every mistake is magnified ×2 in the playoffs. So honestly, I don't want to say I don't know who I'd rather play because I don't know who I'm going to play.
Let me pose this question to Marcel. Marcel, who gives the Tigers the biggest threat to dethrone them as champs?
I think it'll be the Horns, the new look Horns. No disrespect to the Avengers, they're a great team, full of talent.
But the Titans played us last year. You're not even including them.
I know the Titans are looking to get that rematch.
I know their motto this year is unfinished business.
The reason I say the Horns is because the Titans are a run-heavy team. Looking at all the playoff teams, the Titans, I think, and the Horns would probably be the 2 most dangerous. But
the Avengers are dangerous, bro.
The 2 most. After the Titans, I would say the Avengers.
I tell you one thing, they 1-2 combo that they have on offense. Their quarterback and their running back / everything. I mean, it's some bad dudes.
I would say 3, but the only reason I can't pick them, the Titans were in the championship game last year, and they've been balling. But they're a run-heavy team. You guys picked up Silk and Dre. Both of them have won championships. Both of them have a ton of playoff experience. Both of them can be clutch. So I think with that gives you guys the edge over the Avengers, and the Titans being that they're only a run-heavy team out of you guys, out of the 4 teams that we're talking about, as far as being organized. I think the coaches are smart enough to try to bottle up L. I don't think you can stop them, but you can contain them.
True.
And and I think Ariel, Mark, and maybe even I'm not really sure how good at adjusting the Avengers coaches, but I'm pretty sure he could. I know for sure you guys coaches can, or you and Ariel can. So that's why I pick you guys as the bigger threat. And Silk would definitely test their defense because he can scramble and throw.
Yeah.
And if he can just get the ball up there for Troy to make a play on it, that'll create problems.
Yeah.
And then throw Dre on offense too. You have put 2 deep threats out there and the shutdown corner. Dre's gonna shut down half the field off top. If you
I was waiting for that.
so you're saying Dre's not gonna shut down half the field?
No, I was waiting for him to say
Okay.
I was going to
And
shut
I
down
mean,
that.
if Dre's gonna shut down half the field, so that's gonna kind of sort of force them to throw at you. And if you play like you've been playing all season, that could, kind of change up some things for them. And they haven't played in a close game too many times. And the few times they had a close game, you guys, the few close games that you guys have had, you were not a happy. I wasn't preseason.
The Bucks was in the close game.
And you were not a happy camper. You were out there turning
We
red.
won the game, but the Bucks was in the close game.
And you were not a happy camper.
Right, because we didn't execute, but we still won the game. And I was glad that we went through that but my guys are battle tested, man.
But also
2 years ago,
y'all
I
won
have
the
the same
game.
core of players that won the double overtime.
But the
Win against
Horns,
them
I think, have
championship.
better coaching than the Bucks do. And I think if the new Luke Horns in
I'm
that
not
same
questioning
position,
that.
I don't think that.
I'm not questioning that. I'm just questioning what you said that we haven't been in a close game.
I said y'all haven't been in a lot of close games. I don't think y'all been in enough.
That's not our fault, right? I mean, what do you want us to do?
That's what I'm saying. I don't. And since it's single elimination, just how the Heat went in there, I don't care about they had that rest. When you go in there, you haven't really been battle tested in a while or too many times. You're not gonna go in there.
My core is battle tested. The core of my team is battle tested.
Okay.
We'll see again. That first game is going to determine a lot, so we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and take a break. We're jumping to our really moments. And again, big news coming down at the end of the show. So stay tuned. We'll be back here in just a moment.